I've learned that it's important not to limit yourself. You can do whatever you really love to do, no matter what it is. In some way, the relationship between a director and an actor is personal. Sometimes I think that the one thing I love most about being an adult is the right to buy candy whenever and wherever I want. I'm Canadian, so American politics are not really in my wheelhouse. There is this idea in Hollywood, and I've seen it work for people, where the unspoken rule is do two for them and one for yourself. And that's kind of considered a fact. I've never really found that to be true for me. I've gotten more opportunities out of working on things I believed in than I ever did on things that weren't special to me. The thing that's so exciting when you're making a film is that it can be anything, and there are no limitations on it. Acting isn't that hard, really. I mean, I think that people make a big deal about it, but you just kind of try to say your lines naturally. I loved growing up in Canada. It's a great place to grow up because, well, at least where I grew up, it's very multicultural. There's also good health care and a good education system. I'm glad I have an outlet. I don't think I would put my aggression elsewhere. But working on the projects I have worked on, you tend to benefit personally from trying to wrap your head around the way other people look at the world. You can't make a movie for everybody. You can't go into it trying to alienate people, but you have to assume that you're going to. You have to question a cinematic culture that preaches artistic expression, and yet would support a decision that is clearly a product of a patriarchy-dominant society, which tries to control how women are depicted on screen. The MPAA is okay supporting scenes that portray women in scenarios of sexual torture and violence for entertainment purposes, but they are trying to force us to look away from a scene that shows a woman in a sexual scenario, which is both complicit and complex. It's misogynistic in nature to try and control a woman's sexual presentation of self. If I eat a huge meal and I can get the girl to rub my belly, I think that's about as romantic as I can think of.